Hi, welcome to my third podcast episode. I am Attila and I am the founder of agency carestaff.co.uk website, which is a business directory for nursing agencies and home care providers in the UK. In this episode I have a guest with me, Lynne Churchill. She is the director of Bluebird Care Cardiff South and the Vale. Hi Lynne, thanks for accepting my invitation.
Well, hello Attila, it's nice to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
It's my pleasure. So, if we could start by you telling me a little bit about your background.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so my background is largely sales and marketing. I have worked in recruitment and advertising. However, the most relevant experience I feel for my journey into domiciliary care was many years of working for Sovereign Healthcare in Yorkshire. I worked in sales and marketing there with an amazing team of people and led by a really great chief executive who focused on staff retention, employee benefits. Our products were underwritten by one of the largest companies in the world, AIG, and most of my training was working in partnership with them to deliver the best employee benefits to large corporate and blue chip companies.
So when did you start working in care?
Okay, so this is probably really going to surprise people, but literally 3 months ago, after staying at home and raising 3 children, I really wanted a challenge. I wanted to work in an industry that I knew would give total job satisfaction, and I know that's a cliche, but it's true. Domiciliary care was one of the industries I thought about. It wasn't until I went to a franchise event with my relationship manager in HSBC that I realised actually how really suited I was to this industry.
And Lynne, what made you join Bluebird Care?
So I agreed to go to the franchise event with my relationship manager at HSBC. I was a little bit sceptical, but I went. Carol Stubbs, the then franchise manager, gave her presentation about Bluebird Care. I was really blown away because other people had been up and done their presentations about various franchises. And I was really impressed with Bluebird Care. I think the thing that struck me most about Bluebird Care was the recording and monitoring that they had in place for their customers. They use a system called Staff Plan and Pass, and this means that carers could safely and efficiently record every customer visit. Time in and time out of each customer was accurate. The care plan, the medication, the bowel chart, every ounce of detail has been thought about on this pass system. The customer's likes, the customer's dislikes, the family information. So this meant that the carer could have more time with the customer and less time report writing was absolutely vital.
How did you find the process of buying the franchise?
The journey towards buying the franchise gave me a range of emotions. However, I learned so much along the way. The process was long, however, I do believe everything happens for a reason, and I believe that reason was my learning curve. It was my time to understand the enormity of what I was about to take on. It prepared me mentally and physically, and it gave me the time to research everything I needed to know. It was a 2-year process.
And would you say it has been easy so far?
Okay, easy? No, definitely not. It's been a whirlwind. At first I was nervous. There was already an established care manager and a well-established team. But actually, to my surprise, this has been a bonus to my start with Bluebird Care. Their support, their knowledge of care and everything else in between has been vital to my good start. So I would say so far, fingers crossed, I've had a really good start.
So why do you think people should come to you for domiciliary care?
Why? Because we are part of a growing 200 plus domiciliary care franchise. Bluebird Care Cardiff South and the Vale are already established as one of the best quality care providers around. We don't sell ourselves short just to gain care packages. We know that the care we provide, the carers we employ and the franchise support we have enables us to be the market leader.
Can you tell us what services you offer?
Okay, so there is a whole host of dom care services that we provide. Personal care, companionship and escort, accompanying customers to essential appointments, shopping, medication arrangement. We also do many customer focused activities, so taking customers on local events which would be interesting to them, get-togethers, coffee mornings. We also offer palliative care and work with local health boards to provide this.
Okay, so who can access your services?
Anyone who needs domiciliary care can access our services. You just need to give us a call or visit our website and we'll happily arrange a home visit with our care manager. It's that simple.
What is the process?
For most people looking for domiciliary care for their loved ones, they really don't know where to start, but it really is a simple process. You just give us a call. We'll arrange for a home visit to take place with a customer and their family. We'll then make an assessment of the care required. Once we've completed the assessment, we would explain in detail the level of care we think that the customer needs and discuss it with the family or the relevant person. It's a straightforward and easy process, and we really do put your mind at ease.
Do you struggle with recruitment?
Okay, so historically, anybody working in this industry knows that recruiting has been a problem. However, we have harnessed the right recruitment techniques, training and staff investment, and we've seen a big turnaround in recruitment and, most importantly, staff retention.
Is it difficult to retain staff?
No, this is our absolute forte. That is one thing that Bluebird Care are experts in. We have the infrastructure, the support, the training to make sure that once we employ the staff, we keep them, we look after them. Staff retention and staff well-being and staff engagement, it is my absolute passion. They think I'm crazy in the office, but it's so important. It's what makes a business work, and I'm lucky that our support share the same vision.
So Lynne, I'm also curious to know what training you offer to the staff.
So training is our forte. I believe we have the best in-house trainer in South Wales. Matt is extremely experienced and skilled at what he does. All of our new staff have to do an entire week of mandatory training. This includes induction, manual handling, emergency first aid, medication, health and safety, POVA level 2 and dementia training. Training is absolutely vital. It's key to how well our carers will look after our customers. All of our new recruits are provided with a certificate at the end of the week. They also have to do follow-up training, refresher training. Every member of staff is assessed by a supervisor during customer visits, and spot checks are also made. During this time, supervisors will also identify any further training needs. Our training and follow-up training really is second to none.
Okay, so here is $1 million question. What would you like to change in the care sector, Lynne?
Oh, you're right on that one there, and I know that plenty of people working in the care sector would definitely have plenty to say on this. But I would like to see a change in care perception. Care really does carry a stigma, and I do think that is due down to programmes such as Panorama, making it sound so negative. It carries a reputation of being one of the worst to work in. I'm now proud to say that I work in dom care. I see the passion of the carers, I see the passion of our supervisors and my management team, and I'd like the world to see that too, so we can change the perception that is currently out there. I'd also like to see more worth in care. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world, it really is, but the pay doesn't reflect this either. I'd like to see a change in that too, and trust me, that is one mission that I am on.
As the podcast comes to an end, all that is left to say is that it was nice to meet you, Lynne, and hear all about Bluebird Care, and hopefully we can do this again soon.
Thank you, Attila. It's been really great to meet you too, and yeah, I'd definitely be up for doing another podcast with you.